Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday money on April the 1st. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today. Had a nice weekend. We'll get to some baseball and NBA and NHL. Some baseball props for you. And then we'll get on with our Money Mondays. Be sure to hit the like button here. Follow Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Let's get those numbers up, the rookie numbers. YouTube channel, Sean Higgs YouTube, and Winning Free Picks YouTube. Either one. Go watch. Do both. Subscribe to both. And also the podcast forum. You could, wherever you listen to your podcasts, type in Midday Money in the search, and you can find it. Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, Apple. Who else am I leaving out? I don't even know. TuneIn, Stitcher used to be a thing. There's a bunch of little things on the little. I do have a link tree on Twitter. I don't know what that was. I said, you know what? Whatever. Forgot what it was. But I paid for it. Who cares? If you want to find it after the fact. I guess on a day like this, Midday Money carries over. Late night money definitely works because that's what you want to listen to because they'll have all the games ahead of time as opposed to Midday Money where you got a couple hours to work with it. Any hoot. Let's get into it. Yesterday, not a good day in the video, right? We get a push on the Dodgers. Excuse me. Yes, push. What do we get? The push Dodgers total. Kansas City under didn't get there. And we said that, in late night money on Saturday, someone was like, hey, man, bad wins. I said, well, it's already posted here. I can't erase it. And Kansas City rolled. Our guy Nick says Twins over 8.5. Get the pen out. He was correct. But Nick didn't say that on Saturday night, late night money show. It was someone else brought up the winds blowing out there in the Royal game. But again, if I post it in here, I'm not going to cross it out. It's already posted. I'll edit something if it's the wrong number or if it's, I don't know. I didn't space correctly, but I'm not going to erase the play out. We'll take the loss. Orioles run line did not get there. So, got a little rebounding to do today. And that'll be fine. We'll take care of business there. On the sites, I went 2-1 with baseball. So not too bad. I'll tweet these out here for those in the Twitter world. Baseball, NBA, hockey, player props, all out in the Twitter sphere. We're going to post them here in the comments section as well. Facebook, gotta give a shout out to the Facebook crew. We got Brio and Rick Wild and Dennis O'Brien. Who are we missing out there? Abel. We have a nice little fan. Let's start with the regular rundown here. So let's get it going. We didn't even talk about. We had college basketball yesterday. NC State. Forgot we had NC State. Forgot all about it. Forgot all about the basketball game. We have Final Four this week. I'm already moved on to baseball. We are 6-6 here, minus $30 with our MLB. Got a lot to do. 13-9 for me on the site, 6-6 here in the video, but we will rebound. We will rebound here. Reds over. It is a 8.5. I got a 9 last night for myself personally. It's down to 8.5. I like to do my overnight stuff. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it does not. There I lose half a run. Astros run line. Now, I had not bet this game. This one's here. This is like me taking a shot that Houston gets their act together. They dropped 4 in a row. The sky is falling in Space City. Blanco's had a nice little spring. Pretty solid numbers in his starts. 15 innings, 18 Ks. Not too shabby. And Toronto, again, they're 2-2. We had Toronto yesterday, right? We had Gausman taking care of business. But they are a Jekyll and Hyde club if there is ever a Jekyll and Hyde club. Forget about just 4 games of the season. The entire season, you think they should be better than they actually are. Houston has not really performed well at the top of the order, right? Alvarez struggling a little bit. Kyle Tucker, that's fine. We're 4 days in. But, I look at this one. I'm like, sign me up here. Plus 145. Plus 145 here. I'm going to... Again, I haven't moved on this personally yet. maybe I wanted to see how this puppy goes, but yeah, we could take shots like this. That's what I do in the show. That's what I do in my life. Sometimes you got to go a little kind of gut feeling kind of play there. The Padres. So I got St. Louis coming out of a Sunday night game against the Dodgers, and they performed admirably. 1-3 there in most of those games, pulling leads. So I look at it as, all right, you're just going, not much travel, LA to San Diego, but it's kind of like a flat spot. You blow a game late there. Somehow we pull out a miracle push on that over. I'll take it. But I'm going to go Padres here. Padres hitting a little bit. 3-3 on the young season after they started in or against LA overseas. But I'm going to go Padres here minus 105. And this is a rarity, so you can get the pen out here on me. With the Giants, I'm going plus run line here. So it's plus 1.5, and it's only a minus 115. Now, I don't know much. Maybe Michael B will roll us in here on Win and the youngster here, but this is more for me. The Dodgers 5-4 last night, 6-5 losers the game before, 6-3, 7-1, 15-11, 5-2. Now the 5-2 game they were down. They lost the 15-11 game. All right, they got 7-1, 6-3 could have been a little closer. I mean, St. Louis 6-5, 5-4. You're gonna give me a run and a half versus a team that's kind of hitting a little bit versus the Big Maple. When is the last time the Big Maple's been good? I mean, but we're expecting Big Maple Paxton to do something here. I got to go back. His best year was with the Yanks. Shocking. 12-5 Seattle. Again, 24 starts. 28 starts, 376. 29 starts with the Yanks, 382. And then, the injuries. Here we go. 2 straight years injuries. Last year, 19 starts, 450 ERA. Yeah. Let's take the run and a half minus 115. Move to the NBA. I did have a premium play in the NBA yesterday over Knicks. Never in doubt. Mr. Numbers wants to get in. Oh, yeah, foul. Listen, that's never. That was the easiest thing set in stone, Mr. Numbers, that over. Didn't have it here in the chat, but hey, we'll continue our winning ways. We again 29-23. I think I am in NBA on the sites. So not a lot. More games here, obviously, and most of them do show up here. But New Orleans minus the 120, 43-37 plus 465. We will take it here in the video. Hockey 2018 plus 265. I didn't bet this game. I'm having a trouble pulling the trigger on a team playing as poorly as the Flyers, but the Islanders have not been as good either. 2018 265, 20 and 18 265 in the video on the season. Again, 33-26, a little different than here because the free picks are different than the premiums, but they're usually get one of the same most of the time when you have a lot of them. This one here is, I just can't. I hate betting on losers. I do. And this is a losing team, but people want action, so you get it. This is, well, I tell you, some people are like, oh, you don't bet. I tell you when I'm betting a game, when I'm not betting a game. This one here, it's a toss up. The Astros game, let's be honest, it'll probably be on the site later. I just haven't done it yet. Again, I try to get everything up ahead of time, but I did not today. College hoops winner yesterday, 81-51 run since the tournament's February 25th. We are down 425 in the video. Nothing yet for the Final Four. I'd be lying if I didn't say it's doggy time. Take the dogs again, or Jesse Shuley style, just hit the unders like nobody's business. But I haven't moved on to the Final Four. I have not moved on to Final Four. If you did listen on I think Friday late night money on Friday, or no, was it Saturday morning? I mentioned the UFL totals. 3-0-1. 3-0-1 on the I'm about to just tweet on my phone like I'm here. I'm watching it live on my other computer, and yet I'm frozen on this one. Ridiculous. I just mentioned. I don't know if you heard the UFL 3-on-1 totals. It's passing right now on the Final Four. Although I do kind of lean dogs in the under. Have not bet them, but let's go RBI prop wise. We'll start off with the Braves early action here. Ozzy Albies plus 155, Ruby Michael Harris 170, RCO 190, Kellenick at 240. A couple bottom of the order guys, top of the order guy. I figure this is the way I look at this here. And I got to go backwards to forwards here because Albies at the top of the order. But if my bottom of the order guys are getting on base and driving in each other, that'll leave, as long as Acuna doesn't just go yard, Albies a shot to like knock in a guy. So we're going 4 here early. I know it's supposed to be a little rainy, overcast day against the White Sox. But Chris flexing? What's that guy flexing? He's flexing nothing. I'm sorry, Chris flexing. Obviously, I think Atlanta's going to score some runs today. We're going to Houston, taking a run prop on Jeremy Pena towards the bottom of the lineup. Guy's hitting a little bit, and as I mentioned, he's a little slow out of the gate, but if he gets on base, why can't he come around and score? On top of that, he's got a little pop. Maybe it's a home run today. Plus 195. Yes, this is this kind of stuff I live for. Yankees. We're going a little Osvaldo Cabrera. Ribby and a run. The guy's absolutely red hot. So 205 Ribby, 130 run. I mean, maybe it's another homer. He's got 2. We get this on one swing of the bat against Arizona at the Hitters Park. Why not? 205 and a 130. I mean, Ryan Nelson. You know Ryan Sandberg's the best Ryan ever. 205 and a 130. Thank you. We'll grab a Volpe Ribby. Again, youngster, hot, 195. We're grabbing it. And Arizona, we'll grab a couple of Ribbies in Arizona. Why not the cleanup hitter and guy a little behind him? Plus 160. Christian Walker got a little pop. Suarez 220, same. And listen, as much as a Yankee fan, it's still in me, and I want Louis Gill to do well. 25, he had a nice little spring and hasn't really gotten a shot here at the majors level for whatever reason. I don't know. The guy was a top prospect a couple years ago for him, and then, it's the Yankees, so it's what they do. Let's bring in some journeyman long reliever to make him a starter. And I know my guy Boundit, Anthony, loves him. Got a bunch of signed and numbered autos or a bunch of nonsense going on with Louis Gill. Hopefully he does well. But I'm going to take some nice plus money ribbies here in this series today, tomorrow. Let's go. So there you go. They are all scrolling underneath. They are on Twitter. Again, you can listen after the fact on podcasts. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and follow YouTube channels. Both Sean Higgs and Winning Free Picks cost you absolutely nothing to subscribe and like a channel. My guy Marcos in the house. Time for sports betting. Hey, take care, good luck, and have a good one, my guy. I'm joking. This has to be a joke, right? Because it is April Fool's. I know what day it is today. It is April Fool's Day. Hits me with a psych. Psych! Marcos, how old are you, man? That's like straight out of 1987. I remember being like 7th grade. Like, yo, man. Psych. We got to bring that back. Can we bring Psych back and get rid of like Giat and the Riz, that kind of stuff? Bring back Psych. Marcos, what do you say? Hit the like button for you and Mr. Nika. Where the heck is Mr. Nika? That's what I need to know. Thanks, my guy. How you doing? Hanging in, King D. And just another day, living the dream. Jake's in the house, Higgs. Who's that crazy guy who said Purdue minus 3 is the lock of the weekend? Just kidding. How you doing? Listen, I was with John Purdue. I said last Wednesday with Ross and Jesse, who were doing the Winter Circle show, I had, as much as I was ready for Purdue to get in a close game and choke it away, and it would have reared its ugly head yesterday. That was a spot where you could see them. They're up 5. Fine, they were down early, but once they get back into the rhythm, start scoring a little bit, they're up 5. It's tied. It's 1. That's the game you think, here comes the pressure. I don't know, man. I know everybody's writing in UConn, but I think UConn-Purdue final, and again, another win over a Sweet 16 team. twice Gonzaga, twice Tennessee, twice Illinois, Bama, Marquette. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's a good team. It's a good game. Good team. King D says, finally finished on my notes for baseball, but really model and power rankings down 4-2 start. Yeah. It took you had to watch 2 days of baseball to come up with a model, King D? Take the 4-2. See, I'm not a like the whole modeling. I'm not a baseball modeler. I'm a baseball bettor. It's win streaks, losing streaks, and then especially early in the seasons, who I like, teams I like, players I like, especially when it comes to pitchers who I'm betting on. And baseball's a long one. I think the power rankings just fluctuate. You start doing stuff like that because you have a team loses 7 in a row. Houston's dropped 4 straight. Now I'm not as high in Houston as some other people, right? I talk about their pitching staff, the bullpen. I think they got some issues there. Other people still think they're World Series bound. I don't know. There's the Facebook page for those in the Facebook world. Dennis O'Brien hitting the like button. I just noticed. Thank you, Dennis. There's Winning Free Picks YouTube. Again, it's a double because there's a lot of free picks today. Sean Higgs, give the Sean Higgs channel a follow. On Wednesday, there's a lot of day baseball, and after the midday money show, I'll be doing extra live on the Sean Higgs channel. You want to come in and talk about it. Michael A's in the house. Good Monday, my guy. Good to see you, Michael. Big Waves is here. The Mets have to win today, right? I'm thinking Mets, Guardians, Rangers, Rays over. Oh, boy, yeah, the Mets have to win today. What could possibly go wrong as a Met fan? The Mets. Now, is the sky falling on the Mets? Wasn't high in the Brewers. You got some hitters there. Bad start? Sure. Who do the Mets have? Are the Mets even playing today? Oh, they got the Tigers today. I want to take Reese Olson, Bree Olson's husband. We got to dig into that one. We started that joke last year. I don't know. I like Mania a little bit. Maybe how about just an under in this Mets game? They're not hitting. Tigers couldn't hit versus the White Sox. I mean, they got one game hitting, but let's be honest, they did not look all that well. Cleveland today, McKenzie, Hancock. Again, this was one I look at an under. Hancock's a young guy I kind of like. And Tristan McKenzie's a guy I really like, but he's coming back, right? He was injured last year, I believe. If memory serves me correct, I think he was injured. Let me click on him real fast. I thought he was injured last year a little bit. Oh, 4 games started, 5 ERA. Yeah, I would lean Seattle here just based on they're not going to run McKenzie out there. Got to get him back in shape. We're not starting that. I don't care if it's April or May early. We're not running this guy more than 5 innings. So I would lean Seattle and probably the under. But Seattle first. Maybe, you know what? Seattle. A question mark to Seattle for myself. Rangers Rays over. Well, that is a Mr. Number special because he swears that Tampa Bay steals signs at home. Dunning, great first half of the year. I thought he found himself. He was a big part of 2 trades coming from the Nats to the White Sox to Texas. Supposed to be a top starter. He really found his niche in relief for the Rangers. They moved him to the rotation with all the injuries last year. He started out all right, but again, he's only going a couple innings. They caught up with him second half, and now whether that was because he's just tired because he was getting stretched out or he's just not a good, 3-time through a rotation kind of cat. And Pipo, again, this is a guy. Pipiati, whatever Ryan's name, I can't pronounce. I butcher names. Sorry, Ryan. Top guy for the Dodgers, right? Came over in the Glass Now deal. Obviously thought of highly. I don't hate the over here. I like the Rays lineup. I think the Texas lineup's really good. Why not? Ray Reddington's in the house, my guy. Good to see you. Miss you, Ray. Miss you. I'm glad you popped in. Nice. We're both on the Flyers. We're fine. We're both on the Flyers. I love it. That's what I like to hear. I feel better. That's a winner, everybody. Rays with me. That just got up to the 80% range for a cash. T-Money's asshole. My brother got cracked wide open. I may never bet again. Going 1-8, 2-9, or whatever. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing, though, with our guy T-Money. T-Money's gonna come in here and drop a 1-8 or 2-9 day. They're all plus money kind of things he plays along. In gaming, I'm gonna take a $700 shot. So he's kind of a losing day every once in a while. Not a lot of times because you go 3-5 in these kind of things, you're gonna scrape out a little bit of cashola. It happens. Michael Amato's in house. Dodgers team total over 4.5. Never in doubt. Your boy Muncie bailed us out with a 2-run shot. We'll take it. Yes, never in doubt. Dodger team total. Easy money, and I got a push there. I don't know why they call it gambling. It should be called stealing. It's so easy. Player prop kings in house. Stros, Mets, Marlins, White Sox looking for the first win. Yeah, see the Stros to me are the one I might take the shot on, and I'm going to go run line with that plus 145. Just because if they win, uh, why not try to get paid better than even money? And again, do I want to lay 145, 150 on a team that hasn't won yet and has not looked good? Bullpen. I mean, the best closer right hander. Oh, he's awesome. Well, he got nicked up a little bit, right? Gave up some runs. Offense, not all there. Again, Blanco had a nice spring. See if it carries over. If I'm gonna do, I know spring doesn't really matter, right? A lot of veterans just come in, they're trying a different pitch, or they're just kind of just throwing it to throw it, loose it up, let's get the arms going. But if I'm gonna go off of a team or a guy pitcher I want to get on, I'm gonna look at how springs went for players. Like, and Francis didn't have a bad spring either for Toronto. But here's a spot. It's this again. I could get 145 on a run line. Guy's pitched well in spring. He's got a lot to prove. He's a young guy. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Mets, I get it. Again, I'd lean under in that game against the Tigers. Marlins. Here's a guy, Max Meyer, supposed to be good. Get to Tommy John like 2 years ago, whatever it was last year. He's out. What are we getting innings wise from this guy? 2022, one start, 5 and a third inning, 7 hits, 5 earned, 5 Ks, 2 homers, and he's gone. Just like that. Tommy John surgery. Good night, Irene. And Chase Silseth, him, I feel about Reed Detmers, Sandoval, Canning. They're young guys who I think could be all right. I mean, he was not bad last year. 16 games, 8 starts. He had a 3-something ERA. Well, 3.96, a little higher than I anticipated, but not terrible. The problem is the offense. I don't know. I mean, I can't bet on Miami winless as a favorite. I don't care if it's 110, 105, 103. And White Sox keep looking. They got 4 guys at the top of the lineup who get hit. That's it. And Chris Flexen. Benedetti's a pro kind of guy. Yamankanda, well, all right. Louis Roberts, we know, is pretty good. Eloy, if he's ever healthy, or when he's healthy, can launch one. Vaughn. I like Vaughn. They traded Berger, my other power guy, for them. Who else is on that team? No, thank you. No, thank you. Player prop says Imanga making his major league debut today for the Cubbies. Now, do I want to lay a 230 with this guy making a debut? No. I almost want to just take the Rockies on principle there. There's another Facebook guy, my guy Brio Kelly. Good to see you, Brio. Mike Amato, Dodger home run got me the Dodgers team total and a 3-legger team total over 4.5, Cards of 3.5, over 8.5. Great day. Hey, never in doubt. Easy one, right? It's a guarantee. Say thank you, but they are done. Yeah, we'll take that win, but you got a little. Obviously, the tougher game versus Purdue. Everybody's gonna be on NC State probably, right? Cinderella darlings. Purdue kind of struggled a little bit. I get it. I don't know. I like the 2 dogs. I'm getting double digits basically in both, right? What was it, 9.5 and 11 or something like that? Most likely unders. Most likely unders. Player prop says Nick Martinez leading the league with a 193 OP. Yeah, well, I mean, the guy totally crushed me with my Reds player props the other day with 2 home runs in front of the guy. All he needs is a base hit, and I'm getting Ribby in the next at bat. Thanks, Martini. Pounds coming in. Dodgers team total 4.5 was my 5-unit bomb. Never in doubt. 27, 8-1. I know, man. Ridiculous. Love the Padres today. Love today's game. Padres money line is my freebie. Yeah, I'm with you on the Padres. They're hitting a ball, and you got St. Louis coming out of a tough games. I mean, what's to say? You're blowing games late. You're right in them. Thoughts on Rays Rangers? Probably an over. We got to go with the Mr. Numbers team total special on the Rays since they steal signs, apparently. Mon Hill's in the house. What do you say, fella? I know you're cut off there. I'm sure there'll be another comment coming. Yanks have MLB best 2 area first time makes best 413 OB. Yeah, but you also played the Rockies. I mean, and we sold. I mean, the Yankees. They're gonna have the best ERA in baseball. No. Gibby over 3.5 strikeouts today versus the Padres. I don't hate that one. You want to get down on that? All right. Can never trust the Fraudres. I disagree here. We got St. Louis coming out of LA. You blew a late game. You played another tough game before that. I don't know. Padres are hitting a little bit. I'll take a shot on the Padres there. Chris Flexen under strikeouts. Yes. I might not get out of the first inning. Ryan Nelson over K's against the Yanks. Let's see. I mean, you look at the Cabrera, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, all with multiple strikeouts. I mean, Stanton's got 6 in 3 games, so he's going to K. Volpe a K in every game. I don't hate this one, 3.5 strikeouts. The whole team strikes out. Every guy in the lineup strikes out when he's in a game. So I don't hate it. Can he stay in the hole? Can he stay in long enough to get 4? Like, do they jump out and pound him early? Again, I got a couple of ribby props going there, but I don't hate it. But the 144 that's just a turn off for me. Here we go. Complete comment from our guy, Mr. Hill. What do you say? Give me the Magic of Celtics first half. Yeah, that Magic. Like, part of me wants to say Portland looks done, right? You give up 140 points. I'll lay 16 with the Magic playing good. I think they got a road trip coming up. But on the flip side, that's like, oh man, you just gave up 140, lost by 50 points. You want to come out and show a little heart. They could still lose by 20. I mean, cut that 50 in half, and it's still not enough to cover the number. Celtics today versus Charlotte. Get 17 on the road. I can't get involved in those things. I'm on a Braves run line. I agree. Suns first quarter over. He likes the over in that Suns Pelly game. We got the Pellies here, so whatever. I'll go over with that because the Pellies are going to score 45 in the first quarter for us. 50 points. That'll be great. Brave Sox over minus 125. I think so. I'm a little. I see some 50% chance of rain in the forecast there. I don't like that kind of stuff, but I'm already locked in there with the Braves. So it's like, what are we gonna do here? Because the Braves could score 8 in the first inning versus. I'm not. I mean, it's Chris Flexen. Okay, I keep mentioning that. Not a big flexing guy. Captain Bryson, that's good to see you. Good day, Higgs. Catching a live one today. I appreciate you coming in live, Captain. Listen, Captain Bry, if you're coming after the fact, please leave a comment. I'll like to know that you've been here. I like the Braves run line today too. Yeah, if they had won and swept Philly, it'd be one thing. Like, oh boy, coming off a sweep, a day game, it's a bad spot. No, you lose, you want to get back up on the saddle and get another win under your belt. Pep Pop says, stream is frozen on channel, but working on winning free picks. Yeah, I don't understand how that's ridiculous. It's back working. Yeah, I know. That was 20 minutes ago. Bookie expecting the under Reds game over 8.5 is at plus 105. Yeah, I saw that. I still like the over. I know we got, and again, it's questionable pitching, and I like Gore. I do like Mackenzie Gore. But I got 2 teams. I got Pirates hitting a little bit. Pirates giving up runs. The Nats staff again. Not terrible, giving up a whole lot of runs in Cincy. I, you know, 6'5", 7'6", 8'2". Pittsburgh 9'7", 9'3", 7'2", 6'5". Line comes down. That's definitely raises an eyebrow for me. Definitely raises an eyebrow. T Money says O's minus 3.5. Oh my goodness. Red Sox minus 3.5. Someone tell me Diamondbacks in a halfway close game, maybe 5-4, 4-3. I can see that being a close game. I mean, let's not just jump on the Yankee bandwagon here, folks. All right, they won a couple games. I mean, I kind of like the over, like 5-4. Why can't this game be 6-4? Good complete game shutout incoming. That'd be good. I'm 8 years younger than you. 8 years younger, and you're still using psych. 80s rabies. What? Bandit says I Tyler Wells over 4.5 Ks this 8. Joe Dell came up. It was too easy. High change up. Got him. Pedro Serrano. Hats for bats. Joe Adell. Hope UConn beats Bama by 40. Big waves. Not a big Bama supporter here. 19th like for Desmond. Hit the like button, folks. You know, all I play is first 5 totals and sides with a sprinkle of Nerfies. There you go. Get in and out. No shame in that. Don't worry about the bullpens coming in and breaking your heart. Giants, Dodgers. I got the Giants plus a 1.5 here, minus 115. I think they keep it close. Maybe even pull out a win. I've said, let's go back to the preview baseball show. The Dodger lineup to me, I get it. You got 3 Hall of Fame MVP guys at the top. What else do we have here? The bottom, Will Smith's pretty solid. I mean, okay. We love Teoscar, Max Muncy. Gavin Lux hasn't done anything. Really? And the pitching staff. I got old Kershaw, Glasnow, Stone, Sheehan, Gosling, the new guy. Okay. We'll see how they do. Should they win games? Apparently, but Cleveland first 5. You like McKenzie coming off an injury, Jesse? Alabama beats UConn. Let's go. King D, bold take. Desmond's getting a pen out for the UConn game. Talk Sports with JT's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you. Jaylen Brown over 2.5 assists. You're a 20-point fave. You better get a couple assists. All right. JT says Atlanta first 5. Sure. KC, Baltimore first 5 under 4.5. See, I like the over in that game. Why do I think we're going to see some runs here? I'm not a Waka guy. And Kramer's going to probably give up a couple of hits. I like the KC. I got a KC over season tickets. I'm expecting them to hit some balls, win or lose. Marcos says Pink Gators, my Detroit players 3-0. Whoa, what? The Tigers? A 3-0 piece? Does it count against the White Sox? See, I like the under in this game. That game. Player prop. Paxton under 5.5 Ks. Yes. Desmond's a Tiger fan as well. Everybody's pumped up about Detroit Lenny's Tigers. Got to land the first 5 minus 105. It's now minus 145. Yeah, I saw that because I think the run line went from like 125 to 160 as well. Player prop. Any Pirates to win today for my 5-0 start bet. Guardians and Orioles lost yesterday. Well, I mean, you have a shot here. You got the old Seattle Marco Gonzalez rolling. I mean, they traded him to Atlanta, and then Atlanta flipped him to the Pirates. Nice little pickup for the Pirates. How about Yankees sweeping Houston? Yeah, I did not see that coming. Pirates sweeping Marlins. I mean, I guess it's shocking that somebody else didn't win. Like, those are 2 teams I think could be either way. Yeah, Yankees sweeping the Astros is the shocking part. People are taking the over 6.5 Cub games. You thought it's pouring rain in a Cubby game. Is that it's pouring there, huh? More reason to take the Rockies. If it's pouring rain, I mean now I feel like so the White Sox game. I don't. Hopefully they just postpone it. I hate this nonsense. So maybe we get a nice doubleheader tomorrow with the White Sox. Right? They're not. Are they scheduled for tomorrow night? Braves, White Sox tomorrow. Lopez and Crochet on the hill. So let's get a doubleheader on a Tuesday. That'll be great. We get a double dipper. We'll be live on the Sean Higgs channel for afternoon baseball. Alabama future still alive till Saturday when they play the best team in college basketball. Yeah, I think we're setting up for a UConn Purdue final. Betting unders is painful in first round tournament and smooth sailing since. Yes, it has been. Kennedy says riding the Marlins first 5 unders. Got even money seeing minus 105 now. I don't hate it. They're not hitting the ball at all. That's their thing, man. They got some good young pitchers. Nobody could hit. The Moose got a $50 free bet for MLB on BetMGM contemplating between the Padres, Orioles, or Mets. Listen, man, you get a free play. I go big money on a free play. It's free money. They give me a shot. I say go big on some big odds. I mean, Padres, O's, or Mets. I mean, we're taking a bunch of faves. I would do. Honestly, I would take either the White Sox or the Rockies today. I mean, we have rain in the forecast. You're getting big doggy numbers. I think on free bets, at least for me, I always go something where I'm going to get paid off pretty handily. They give me a free roll. The Marley Nerfins. Yeah, well, the Marlins can't hit as usual. What's going nuts? They have plenty of pitching. Let me just pull Jesse out of here. We'll go back to the Marlins. They trade Lopez to get a Ross. Guy's hit 330. I mean, Lopez is a solid guy. You see him for the Twins. You bring in Tim Anderson, a pretty solid hitter. Jake Berger's a power guy. I know you let Solar walk, but Berger's got some pop. De La Cruz, come on, do something, Brian De La Cruz. Garcia, can we get some offense, please? Jay says, I bet on Dodgers first 5 because the kid went for San Fran looks like he steals catalytic converters. See, I'm going Giants running a half because the Dodgers aren't really doing anything right now. Who do they on the Braves today? Question is, will they get the whole game in before it rains? Because if they call the game or postpone it middle of the game, all bets are avoided. Well, if it goes, it's got to go what 5.5 to be an official game. So can they play half the game and get it official? Don Pla's in the house. Good to see my guy Don Pla back in the house. How do you feel about Cubs Rockies first inning Nerfy? A pouring rain Nerfy? I'm all for it. 80s baby. I know what you meant. 80s rabies. Backstage tattoos in the house. I'm leaning the White Sox money line at 240 more, and we'll get shelled. Listen, I just said that somebody had a free bet. I said, if you're doing a free bet, you take the White Sox or the Rockies if they're giving you a free shot. Why not? Piper says the Dodgers are hitting though, but the pitching is where I can't get by. Again, the Dodgers hitting. I guess they're hitting. I guess if we're talking scoring 5 runs is hitting, that's fine. 5 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs, 7 runs, and 5 runs. And then the crazy game they had 15-11, they lost. So 5, 5, 5, 6, and 7. All right. I'm throwing out the 11-15 game. 5, 5, 5, 6, 7. I guess that's all right. It's not what I was told they're going to be. I was told that this team is going to win 110 games, be the best team ever, and score 9 runs a game, 7 runs a game. That's not happening. Marcos, I still use psych. I'm old, but I've just said I'm effing with you. Said I know. I enjoy the psych anyway. Tigers 3-0. Good start, but again, it is the White Sox. Nerfy is no run first inning. No run first inning, and then the Yerfy would be yes run first inning. Again, StreamYard, just nonsense. Terrible. Morning, Hanks, hitting the like button. I said a show going to Yankees, money line, and over Twins with the pen out, Dodgers over 9. You did. I gave you a shout out early in the show, Nick. I said you got the pen out for the Twins over 8.5. It was there. And I forgot who said that the wind was blown out. Should be a easy winner. And the Royals took care of business all themselves. Marco says from the D, so I had to rep the Tigers, even though I don't like boring baseball. Come on, baseball's awesome. No runs first innings. That is the Nerfies, says Matthew. Here we go. We got all the Nerfy talk. Today I'm on the Nats money line, the Marlins money line, Rays money line, Guardians money line, Padres money line. A lot of money line plays here. So you like the Nats at home with Gore. I get it. Marlins to finally win a game with Max Meyer off of the injured list. Hasn't pitched in a long time. Again, I don't like backing guys like that. Rays, I get it at home. Mr. Numbers, sign stealing home team. Guardians, McKenzie, another guy off of an injury. No, thank you. Padres money line, I could say yes to. Betting the Flyers again with the Padres, 50 to win 180. Here we go. Rays coming in, and we got the Flyers here in the chat as well, so that's good. Angels outright today here. You know, that won't shock me at all, King D. I mean, I can't bet a team that's dropped 4 in a row with a guy off an injured list who hasn't pitched and a lineup that hasn't hit in years. You want to give me a pick 'em? I'm with you on the Angels. Right? Max Meyer had a lot of hype. He has a lot of hype. Right? I mean, when was this guy? Hold on a second. I want to say this kid was a first rounder. First round pick, number 3 overall, 2020. Comes up to 2022, 1 game, goodbye, out, 2 years. So, a lot of talent, yes. A lot of hype, yes. Can I bet on him coming back after not pitching in 2 years? No. Mike Azen has. So, like the Sox and Giants should pound Sexton. I said I got the Giants here on the run line, plus 1.5 runs, minus 115. I'll take it. I mean, it's the Big Maple. Really? Come on. Come on. And the Sox over the A's. I mean, I agree. Desmond's laughing at Jesse. Pat says, I know you're on the Nats today versus your boy Marco Gonzalez. No, I'm not on the Nats. I like the over in that game. I know it froze. Crappy StreamYard here. Your thoughts on the Outlier app? I don't use that. I am back. Did I have Don Plus says, I have a question which is smarter about first inning Nerfy or full game under 7 in Cubs Rockies. Listen, you know, Don, you've popped in here enough. You know I'm not big on Nerfies and Nerfies. That's people are just want to get in and out and bet on something and go ready to bet the next play. I'm all for Nerfies. You got a pitcher. He's one of the 5 best pitchers on your staff. Granted. On the flip side, you face the 3 best hitters on their team. But if you can't get 3 outs, I don't know. I'm all for a pitcher getting the first 3 outs inning. No one's getting a chance to see yet. You come in, boom, 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 3 guys. Should be a Nerfy. Should be a Nerfy all the time. I got a soccer pick for you on Thursday. Liverpool team total over 1.5. What league is this? I need a league. Mike Apignani. I don't believe Otani. Those were his bets. Poor Pete Rose. Exactly, they were his bets, Mike. I did a whole thing on that. That was definitely his bets. Stop the nonsense. He bet on his games. Over 1.5 first half. Team total over 1. That's a first half. Hold on a second. The first half for them is 108 that scored 2 goals in the first half. We should just be doing on and over for the whole game then, right? What is this going to be? They're going to score 4 or 5 goals in this game? Marcus says, almost NBA playoff time. Can't wait. I love April for the Buckets and the Road Warriors to meet in the final. Yeah. The Warriors. For the Bucks and Warriors in the final? Who is this? So is this turning into some fantasy account? Bucks and the Warriors. Oh man, hold on a second. Bucks and Warriors finals? Sure.
Oink, oink.
Hey, everybody, look! It's the flying pig!
Oink, oink. Hello, everybody. Whee!
There you go. The Flying Pigs are out for Bucks Warriors finals. I do not have a Max Meyer auto. I wish I did. I wish I had a Max Meyer first Bowman auto. Bowman's coming out in May there, and Premier League. Thank you, Premier League. Premier League. Team total over 1.5 first half. Ray's laughing. Hopefully he's laughing at the Flying Pig. Flea Mathis in the house, my guy. Good to see you, Flea. All right, let's do a little recap here. Reds over 8.5. Am I worried it's come down? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Got this game bet already at 9 for myself, so I don't like seeing an 8.5. Especially now it's plus money. If last night or if I didn't play this, I woke up this morning, I saw plus money on 8.5, I would just blindly bet the under. So there's my truth right there. So I am worried about my over bet here. Strohs, taking a shot here on the Strohs again. Have not bet this one yet, but I'm going to take a shot here. Plus 145 run line to get back on track. Padres minus 105. We got the Cards off their big Dodger series, a series they possibly could have won another game in. And we're taking the Giants here versus said Dodgers. 1.5. They're hitting the ball. Dodgers, again, 5 runs a game. I can get 4 out of my squad here. Let's go Giants run line. NBA, we got New Orleans minus 120. Hockey, the Flyers minus 115. Our guy Ray Reddington is on the Flyers as well. We love that. And no college basketball. Probably leaning unders there. Probably leaning unders. I've not moved on them. Sir Roger. I got to pop in here. See Sir Roger. Haven't been able to tune in live in a minute. Hope all's well. Haven't seen my Yankees are undefeated. Yes, the Yankees are undefeated, much to my surprise, and probably to your surprise too. If you're a Yankee fan, you damn well didn't have them going sweeping the Astros out of the gate. That is for sure. Oh, man. Ray, good luck. Let's go Flyers. Yes. Michael B's popping in late. Look at Mike coming in. Usually Mike is gone by now. Michael's gone by now. Great Sunday. 3-0 Purdue. First half full game. NC State. 2-0 in baseball, though. Eesh. James S. is coming in. Where are you guys coming from? You coming in at the end of the show? Marco says jokes. That was funny, but Bucks with Doc Rivers and Fantasy Warriors. Exactly. We're going to lose to the Diamondbacks. You know, not a Louis Gill guy, huh? Rogers not on Louis Gill. Again, this is just a tough spot, I think, for them. It's a huge series win over the Stros, and now you're in Arizona, who's playing pretty good, hitting the ball. It's Ryan Nelson. You got a shot. I mean, obviously, listen, if it was P. Fatty or Kelly or Gallen, it's, you know, you'd be like, all right, just take Arizona. But you wouldn't be looking at a pick 'em kind of game here either. James said, "Jippy, over under this year for the Diamondbacks like last year?" No, I have 2 overs this year. It is the Tigers and Royals over, and I did have a Yankee over, but I countered that with a Yankee under when they did not sign Snell. So the over was based on the Yanks, me thinking they'd spend 65, 70 million to get Blake Snell. When they did not, I came in on the under. That is it. No, although I do have a Cubs over as well. I took an old Cubby over 84.5. That is all I have in. So did not do an Arizona one this year. You know, last year was a spot for them, you know, to kind of come in sneaky. That's what I was expecting. Now you got a little more fanfare. Listen, you made the deal. You bring in some pitchers. Now you got Monty, right? You bring in Rodriguez. The young guys. The keys are the young guys going to – is there a sophomore slump? Does Alec Thomas take a step forward? You know, they got Jake McCarthy. Is he step forward? Corbin Carroll, is he the real deal? They got him batting leadoff. Man, oh boy, you got the guy batting leadoff. Again, why I like the Arizona last year, all their young guys. And I thought the pitching was all right, but we need a third pitcher. Now we got their pitchers. Now we got quite a few pitchers here. But again, you're in I think the Padres are overlooked because of everybody they lost. The Giants went out and made a couple good deals. And as much as I don't like the Dodgers, you know, they're going to fall their way into close to 100 wins. So did not play a D-back over this year. I'm out of here. Late night money today. I'll come back with a late night money tonight, especially if we get if 100. I like to kind of not do a late night money if I can sometimes. Get a nice full night of sleep, and then I can come back fresh in the mornings. Let's not. I gotta. We'll see. We'll see. I don't mind coming and talking for like 15 minutes. But all right, I'm out of here. Reds over. Stros run line. Padres. Giants run line. New Orleans and the Flyers. I'm getting out of here. Oh boy, I can't even get out of here because Mike B comes in. What do you come, Mike? Why are you coming in so late today? Who has a better shot at upset, Bama or NC State? I think it's Bama. They get half from 3. They could. I mean, I don't know though. I want to flip down and say NC State because Purdue has the history of losing. Although you missed the beginning of the show or middle of the show when I was talking about Purdue. When they got into it with Tennessee, they actually pulled away and showed some mettle. So I don't know. Give me the unders. Not today. No, there's only a couple games today. Wednesday for sure. Wednesday there'll be a show. I don't know what time. We're going to wrap up midday money and I'll have something on the Sean Higgs channel. I appreciate it. Player prop, best stream. James with the thumbs up. Good to see you. I go Braves is not postponed in UConn. UConn's on Saturday, but okay. Had a meeting this morning. Have a good one. Michael, I appreciate you coming in. I worry when you don't come in. You come in late, I got to see what's happening. But again, notification bell's on. Sean Higgs winning free picks. Maybe I'll come into a short little 15-minute one tonight. You never know. Good luck.